Hello, Contra carried regnarr here. This time on the no downtime profile, too many things happened. My net worth almost quadrupled, I got access to one of the best armors in the game, and a lot of other wild things happened, starting from day 41. Pretty sure this is gonna be my Kata 24 run. Yeah, it is. That took longer than I thought. Finally, Kata 24. Alright, I just bought an F7 carrier, I just have to wait for the carriers to respond. But I made a post on my community tab asking you guys if I should get Hyperion myself, or if I could buy it. And an overwhelming majority of you guys asked me to get it myself. So what this means, I have to drop the handle myself. All the scrolls in that I can buy because I'm not that much of a masochist, but I still have to drop the necron handle, which is the rarest drop, I think. I went an SPZ because I couldn't find anyone with a wart pitch, so I gotta hope this guy doesn't scam me for it. So like the mushroom farm over here, I made a massive 3-layer nether wart farm over here. This farm should be infinite and it should bring me the most amount of money out of any crop in the game. I'll test that out later because I want to go get my F7 completion now. Finally have access to my necron armor now. I gotta test out my damage with it now. 100,000 instead of dungeons? Bro got demolished. Alright, now that I have access to my necron armor, my plan is, for right now, is to get everything I can so I can grind F7. For F7, I know you're gonna need a few items and they're basically required to even do it efficiently. I'm gonna need one of these bad boys. I'll explain the reason that I need this later. I'm gonna get myself a Bonzo staff and a Bonzo mask. This perfectly fits me. Now, I'm pretty sure this should be the optimal setup for me. The reason I'm gonna need the Bonzo staff is for going for crystals and also for movement, because you can just jump across the map like this. Wither cloak I can use when I get into a bad situation, and I can just protect myself just by doing this. And for the stonk and the spirit leaps, I'll show you in dungeons. The stonk is useful because you can insta-break bricks with it. So knowing that you can do this, if you do it in the right way, you can phase through objects. Like, use properly, and you can do funny stuff like this. I'm stuck. Shit. Also, another thing you can do with your stonk, if you get your spirit leaps and your stonk and press them very quickly on your keyboard like that, you can do stuff like this. So you basically just remove blocks from your dungeon. It's really funny. For context, on day 43, I did a stream and got given around 400 million coins worth of contraband. When the rest of my auction sells, I should get around 190 mil. And with that being said, I know a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, you getting contra is gonna ruin the series. So just to make you guys happy, I thought of a new rule. Right now, I am Skyblock level 97. In 3 levels, I'll be able to play for 3 hours. At some point, the amount of hours I can play won't even be a challenge anymore. So I thought of a new rule that I will actually be implementing very, very soon. I have to get every single RNG item myself. If I want a Hyperion, I have to get the necron handle. If I want a terminator, I need the judgement core. So if this changed, no matter how much contra I get, it doesn't make that much of a difference from when I'm trying to get the bigger items. There we go. 364 million in the purse. I should really get a cookie buff. I think what I'm gonna do now, because I have really good armor, is slayers. I'm gonna try to get all of them up to 7. Future regnarr here. I realized that getting level 7 in all of the slayers isn't an easy task, so to make it easier for me, I decided to get level 6 for each of the main slayers. Doing this would give me auto slayer, which will save me like 3 clicks. It may not seem like a lot, but it's very useful doing the same thing over and over again. I'm hoping the limit dagger will actually be good for me now. Sure, I'll try this one. Alright, I do 72,000 with a flower of truth, and I do... There is no way I'm doing that much damage. Your critical hits do 100% more damage when you're behind them. Oh, okay. So at least I do more damage with my flower of truth. I'll keep on to this. Bro, this goes for like nothing. What's the chance of that? Finally, only one more slayer to level 6. I remembered why I don't like Sven's. It takes so long. And there we go. With slayer level 6. Now, I should be able to use auto slayer now, right? Yeah, there we go. Auto slayer. Since Derpy is gonna be mayor soon, I gotta make some preparations. I only really have 2 crops for farming that are somewhat decent, so I want to make a really long pumpkin farm right here for farming XP. Well, that does mean I'm gonna have to clear out like 4 plots, so that's gonna take me a while. Alright, I think that's the last one. That took like 40 minutes. I'm pretty sure building the pumpkin farm will be faster, so I'll do that now. Alright, I just finished the pumpkin farm. It took me like 2 hours, 3 hours in total if we do include like clearing the plots, but this should bring me the most amount of farming XP out of any farm. Which, that being said, my goal with this farm is to max out my farming level, which will take a long time, but it's the big goal. I'll try to go for it. On day 46, I was getting ready for Derpy, like maxing out my minions and doing some talisman quests. I just watched the man die. To finish the Romero quest, I'm gonna need a flower minion. And those go for like around 20 million. So I just gotta hope my first dark auction has a flower minion. Alright, first item, Midas Sword. Nobody loves you. It's gonna be a flower minion. Protection 6. Alright. Flower minion! That was a bit of an overreaction, but I need this. There is no way you can get me to pay like 30 mil for this. I give up. While Derpy was mayor, I was either doing one of two things. I was either farming my pumpkins for farming XP, or I was doing dungeons for Kata XP. I didn't record much during it, as it's just very repetitive, so I'll just fast forward to when Derpy ends. Today is not a good day. Derpy just became mayor, so I started to claim my minions. And me being me, I'm just selling all of this stuff to Bazaar, and I accidentally sold a 48 Kismet selling for 40 million coins. I'm gonna try to buy them back. They go for like 6 mil more. I didn't even press my... Today is not a good day. Alright, for the last day, I got quite a bit of contraband, like 1 billion worth. So, I gotta figure out what to do with it. I realize there's not much I can really do until the auction opens. So, I just gotta wait for this little guy over here to leave. The one thing I want to try when the auction opens is getting a Spirit Scepter so I can use it with my Storm Armor. Apparently, it's actually really good for clearing, if not better than the Hyperion in F7. So, if I can clear with that, then I think I would be able to join more F7 parties. But for now, since I have an Ice Spray and a E-Drag, I want to see if I can do Master Mode. I doubt I'll be able to join any parties, but if I can solo it, that's still really good XP. Alright, I'll try solo M1. I'll see if I can do that. I mean, I'm clearing fine. The only problem is just the mini bosses, which take a little bit to kill. Which that's not really a skill issue, that's just like a Kata issue. Last video, I placed down a grand total of 2,327 blocks, and today I'm gonna have to place down 509 blocks. I know this video took like way too long to release, but I had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 setbacks. All from my files corrupting it to my editing software game ending. I'll be streaming for a bit when this video releases, so feel free to jump in. But thank you for watching, go like and subscribe, it'll make my day. Goodbye.